Howdy, folks. Welcome to day 41 of 100 Nights of Taps and the national anthem. So I was just trying to get lined up. I have a feeling that this flag's going to be flowing in the wind while I'm playing, so I'm just making sure it fits in the screen as I do. As we can see, yeah, we'll make sure that flag's well shown in there as it flies. All right, so happy post 4th. Still celebrating America here, as you can see. Still got the patriotic aviators and the hat all matching up. I just did a little warm-up right before I started the video, and we have probably, well, 7 minutes. Normally I'll play at 5:57 my time, Central, the national anthem. I'm gonna play a few minutes early because there's a specific person I'm going to dedicate my taps to this evening. So I want a little bit more time to talk about that. So I'm going to play the national anthem a little bit sooner, probably at 5:55. We still got probably 4 minutes before that happens. And in the meantime, I've already warmed up, but just to kill a little bit of time, we're going to do Happy Birthday again for America. So if you missed it yesterday, I played Happy Birthday for the USA. Let's do it again. Ain't gonna hurt nothing, right? So if you want to, sing along, and I'm gonna play Happy Birthday for America. Sing up. Such a pretty song. All right, it was definitely a pretty good day yesterday. I hope all you guys had a great day yesterday and you didn't blow off your lips being dumb, blowing fireworks off in them, or your fingers, or I don't know. Did you back it up, Terry? Back it up, Terry. Y'all remember that video? That dude in that little power wheelchair, they lit that firework and he couldn't back up, and the guy recording was like, "Back it up, Terry, back it up, back it up." That was funny. Hopefully y'all are safe and still got all your fingers and lips. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, God bless America. Yes, cool. Hi. Just reading the comments in there and seeing what people are saying there. Go Trump. Yeah. All right. I just watched a movie. It was long. See, last weekend I was invited to this gala where I got to open it up with the playing of the national anthem, which was really cool. And we had a keynote speaker, and it was Robert O'Neill. And if you don't know who that is, Rob O'Neill was the Navy SEAL that eliminated Osama bin Laden. And he mentioned a movie, and I did not realize that this movie had to do with his story. Well, not really his story, but the whole story of Osama bin Laden, but the movie Zero Dark 30. So I finally sat down and watched it just a while ago. Pretty decent movie. Nice glasses by Chris. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. I don't even know where I got these. I just found them one day. Anyway, but yeah, Zero Dark 30 is the whole story of capturing and eliminating, I can't say that other word, but pew pew, the elimination of Osama bin Laden, the world's most wanted at that time terrorist. So yeah, pretty decent movie. It was long, very long. Anyway, whew, all right. We're almost to 5:55. We got about 1 minute before I start, but I'm not gonna wait till 5:55. I'm gonna go now. So without further ado, I'm gonna scoot back. I'm gonna play this national anthem. America. Woo. All right, yay. That's pretty good. I cracked one little note. Oops. Sometimes that happens. I'm a human. I make mistakes. Let me switch my instruments, and then I'm going to talk to you fellas about taps. Give me 1 sec. I'm out here getting bit up by mosquitoes. All right. So, oh my God, these mosquitoes suck. You know the mosquitoes is the state bird of Texas? Man, I need a hunting license for those bad boys. Okay, so I got less than 3 minutes, so a little more than 2 minutes left to go before I play taps. I will do a salute at the end like I always do, but tonight I'm going to verbalize the words, and just in case you can't hear it from the distance I'm at talking, because I'm not going to scream it out loud. I always kind of just say it more than a whisper. But I'm going to say thank you for your service. And tonight's thank you for your service is going to go out to, he was a friend of mine. His name was Brad Grutzner. He was an Army vet, and I met him a couple years ago, not like 2 or 3 years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago. I met him at an event where I played the national anthem to open up a golf tournament in honor of another fallen service member who was a Marine, Marty Gonzalez. This golf tournament was in honor of him. Brad was there that day, and I met Brad, and he happened to be a part of this big fishing organization that I get to go fishing with every once in a while. And me and Brad became friends on that day. And that organization, if you're a veteran or active duty and you're watching this, go look it up. It's called Warriors Weekend. And on their website, look for the Big Weekend. The Big Weekend is in October, and it's a big old fishing tournament for veterans and active duty members down in not really South Texas, but Port O'Connor, not too far from Victoria, Texas. Anyway, it's a really cool trip. So a few years ago, 2 years ago was the last time I saw Brad. He was the one that helped me be able to get in, not just the tournament to go fishing, but to be the Taps Bugler at the banquet that they host on that Saturday evening after the fishing tournament's over, where they do all the awards. They do a roll call, and at the end of roll call, Taps is sounded, and it was sounded by me 2 years ago. Well, last year, on this day, it's now been 1 year since Brad lost the battle to his demons. And I'm sad to say that he took his own life, and it's a sad moment for his family and his friends. So tonight's taps is going to go out to Brad, and I'm going to play taps for him. So if I get a little choked up during it, I do that typically when I play for people I know, because I play taps a lot of times for people I don't know, and it's easy. But when you play taps for someone that you know, it's harder, because there's a lot more emotions that go into it than just playing for someone that you have no clue about. So without further ado, here's taps for Brad Grutzner. your service. That's tough. I know for Brad's family and whoever he spent time with on the 4th of July will never be the same for them as they expect his presence to be there. Last year was the last 4th of July that he got to celebrate. So yesterday was the first 4th of July celebration without Brad, as he took his life 1 year ago on this date, on July 5th. May he rest in peace. If you're still watching this video, I appreciate you staying to the end, so thank you very much. Y'all have a good one. Come back tomorrow and see me on the next one. Y'all take care. Have a good night. Peace.